Welcome. In this section, we're going to teach you how to win with Friend Prospector, Target Prospector, and Group Prospector. All three have very similar functions, and so it's important for you to understand the difference between the three and know which one you should start with. So, starting with Friend Prospector, and actually all three of them, the number one step you want to take is click Sync Groups. What's going to happen here is the sync groups button will turn into a loading button, and that means it's reading your groups until it imports all the groups that you're a member of. Once that loading button comes back to normal, it means that it's imported all your groups and you're ready to get started. Now, here, I think it's important that you understand the difference between friend, target, and group prospector. Friend prospector is going to scan a set number of people. So if you come in here and you tell it to scan 1,000 people inside of the small business Southwest Florida group, it's going to scan 1,000 people for whatever keyword you give it. For example, self-employed. So in this case, it's going to it's going to import as many people out of the 1,000 that it recognizes to have the keyword self-employed on their profile. If it finds one, you'll have one. If it finds 50, you'll have 50. It will continue until it scans 1,000 profiles to find those keywords. When it comes to target prospector, again, works very similar, but in this case, it's going to scan until it fulfills your requirements. What does that mean? If you tell it to find 50 people that have the keyword self-employed, it will not stop until 50 people are found that have the keyword self-employed. So that will allow you to continue to scan for people until you have the desired number of leads. And finally, Group Prospector is great for smaller groups because it will import everybody in the group. In this case, you don't need a keyword in order to search them. It'll simply import all of them. We don't recommend you do this with very large groups of thousands of people. This is more fitting for a small group that's very niched down. Maybe you find a local group with your child's school, and you'd like to start friending the people at your child's school in order to talk to them about your real estate business. That is a great case scenario for Group Prospector. Our personal favorite is Target. Target Prospector allows you to find the desired number of people on a regular basis. So what you can do is choose a group and scan, say, 500 once a week. And therefore, you only have to scan once that week, but you can add people to your pipeline the rest of the week from those that you scan. I'll give you an example. Let's say we just needed to find one person that had the keyword self-employed. Well, we type in the number one and we type in self-employed. We hit find members, and you will see another tab opens that will essentially start to scan. In this case, in that small scan, it found two people that had the words self-employed in it. So now we have these two people. If I wanted to add them as connections to my Facebook profile, I could come in here and hit the check mark and add them manually, or hit the button schedule add. What this will do is it will send however many friend requests you give it in an interval of time that you give it as well. So let's just say I want to connect with 10 people, and I want to connect with one person every 15 minutes so that Facebook isn't overwhelmed with with connection requests and I'm not marked as a spammer. Then I can hit schedule, and now these are scheduled at the designated time. I can at this point go away from the group and do continue to do whatever I'm doing, and that as long as that tab remains open, it will add those people as friends. All right, and that is how you use friend, target, and group prospector.